Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's June the 16th of the Duck Adventure, and we're having a much better hatch this week. Actually, it's other than the Muscovy and the geese right now, I'm really happy because there's not many eggs left in this hatcher. I've taken I did have to do another rescue this morning here before I even brushed my teeth. I came down, took a look, and I thought, okay, I gotta take care of this right now. And there was there was 5 or 6 that I had to help out of their shells. I'll give you a shot here. Now it's fogged up right now because the temperature's dropped and the humidity's gone up. But I had to rescue. There was like 5 or 6 I had to rescue, but we had another I think it was 5 more pips that came through and just up and died. So, but we've got we got ducklings. They're in every tray now again. Now, like I said, the humidity's up, the window's fogged because the temperature's dropped and the humidity's just gone through the roof here. So once the temperature climbs again, the humidity will go back to normal. But there's, I had to rescue these guys this morning. But we got more ducklings and nothing with the geese. That tree I moved the one out that pipped through last night, and he's in with the others. This tray here, I rescued one out of there, and I rescued one out of this tray, but I had to rescue the Muscovy this morning. It had pipped through last night, had its wings sticking out, but then got dry. The wing got stuck to the outside of the shell, so the poor little thing was trapped all night in the shell. So I just freed it, and that's the only Muscovy that's hatched so far, which I'm hoping that one is an early one, because Muscovies can take 37 days, which takes us till Tuesday, which is tomorrow. I'm hoping that that's the early one, and we're going to have a wave, because if I only succeed at one single Muscovy out of 63 eggs, that is really bad. So anyways, we'll see what happens here the next 36 hours, what's going to happen on these shells. But that poor little guy, I had to help him this morning, or girl. But I will say one thing about the Muscovy, you can tell they're not the same ducklings. Their claws are huge on the ducklings. It was the first thing that I noticed, was the big claws on the little duckling. I was like, okay, way bigger claws than the other ducklings. So anyways, let's go down to the barn and see how the ducklings are doing from last night. I'm just headed down to the barn here, and I want to give you a shot on our attack victim. She is, she's drinking, but she isn't eating. The food is not going down, but the water is. So I don't know if she's got a really sore throat or what, but I've got her on anti-inflammatories. I've been giving her 1 milligram every 12 hours. So we'll see what happens there. All right. Hello, little ducklings. How is everybody this morning? Oh, look at them all over there. That's a big clump of them. That looks like a couple hundred, actually. They won't be all staying in there for long. How is everybody doing over here? These guys, I can't believe the feeder. I can't believe how much food they're pounding through. I looked last night and 1/3 of the feeder was gone. So far my tray team seems to be keeping the duck feces all in one spot, except my next one's going to be much bigger. Oh, for no reason, just panic, run. Oh, little ducks and little geese. Little stampedes. Now I've left Doug over here alone, and I wasn't paying attention to him, but we can trust Doug, as we know. And I don't see any dead ones. But then again, they're all piled on top of each other right now, so. Well, listen, the stampede. Doug's wondering what's going on here because we've got a serious stampede happening. You can hear them running back and forth over there. High definition ducky head, duckling head. I don't see any dead ones. This batch is, and they're looking really good this morning. I'll zoom in here a little bit for you so you can see what I'm seeing. I'm seeing some really healthy looking ducklings. Not like last week's. Last week's were very stressed out compared to this good batch. Yeah, everybody's doing good here. All right, I'm going to do their water, and then I'm going to go have my coffee because I finally brushed my teeth after I did the rescue there. But this is a crazy schedule I'm doing right now. But this hatch was much better, so I'm a much happier person this Monday than last Monday. So much happier. Actually, the first hatch. Would have been, I think if the first hatch would be as successful as this weekend's, I'd be sitting on about 400 ducklings over there instead of 134. So, but they're growing like holy mackerel! I can't believe they're a week old. Like, I'll just zoom in here so you can see. Like, you know, they're so big in comparison. But there's some serious duck action here, growth-wise. All right, I'm gonna do the water. I just did the water here, and Doug really wanted to come in and say hi to the ducks. He's, but I can't believe this. Look at this. They have pounded down like well over half a bag of feed in a 48-hour period. Look at that. Oh, that's what that Chinese geese. When they grow up, that's what they do. They stretch their neck and they just honk, and right now he's squeaking. So he's, this one's, I can't wait till they grow up. I love this bird. When I saw it at my neighbor's place, I said, I want them. Unfortunately, I only have one so far. It's a loud bird though. Freaking unbelievably loud, but it's gorgeous when it grows up. The Doug is so good. Just look at this dog. He's oh, now see, he's hiding up, see? He came in, he said hello to them, walked around, and he just left. He's amazing. I'm blown away by this dog. He's really concerned about the babies though. Pretty soon, Dougie, you'll be having, 300, 400, maybe 500 ducklings running around you. You'll be the duck dog, the duck protector. That's what Doug is, the duck protector. I saw it yesterday. Like I said last night, we heard that distressed duck, and it was just freaking. And actually, like I said, Cindy boy, both of us thought that the predator was back, and it was just a drake fight. But Doug ran like it was a predator, and he broke the fight up. But as soon as he heard, it was instant, like it was like an alarm going off, because as soon as he heard the distress sound, he was like gone. He just ran over there. So maybe we're lucky. Maybe this predator that we had the other day that got the duck, that Doug intervened, and that it just won't come back here. That it didn't realize that there was a big dog here that so maybe that's all it took. Maybe I'm hoping that I'm that lucky, and that that I'm carrying the shotgun around and having it hanging all over the property here is all for naught. I'm hoping that I'm just wasting my time with the shotgun. I would much prefer Doug redo the repelling than me do the murdering. So, all right, I'm gonna go and have my coffee. Well, you know, when you rescue them, and you know, the day after, like we're on day 29 right now, they're never as strong as they are. Like the batch I took down last night, they were so strong. I was down there this morning, I'm blown away how good they looked. But you know, the ones I rescued yesterday, you know, they're you know, well, other than the Muscovy here right now. Here, I'm gonna just turn off the light here so you can get a better shot, so I don't get a reflection of the glass. Yeah, that's better. I turned off the room light here, so. Yeah, that little Muscovy back there, you know, there's one single Muscovy. I'm hoping that this is just an early one, you know. I've taken out the one single duck that was in this tray and put it down with a bunch of friends of his. This one I left. There's 3 or 4 of them up there. They're doing, you know, it's just they're not near as, you know, the vigor is just not there. I had another pip that died. Just pipped today while I was having coffee. We've got one single goose egg here. I'm going to try to give you a shot if you can see it. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, right there. You can see the shell broken. So that's the first goose egg. You know, we've got some cute ones in here. You know, I've this one here. He's this one's not doing too well. That spray you see on the window there is from me misting, and all the white, the fluff in there. There's a lot of yellow fluff. You know, this tray, not many eggs left in it. Actually, I moved them down to the bottom tray. This one just had another hatch. It came out, but they're just not near as strong. You know. And then the bottom tray here, we've got some. This one just came out too. You know, they're poor little things. This tray, I've been moving a lot of them into this tray here, so they're together. That's, you know, they're. It's, you know, it's going to be interesting. You know, the amount of eggs that didn't make it. I'm, you know, other than the Muscovy, I'm happy the way the hatch went this time. But we'll just have to see with the Muscovies what's going on here. I've been misting them, and I'm looking, and there's nothing else. No other ones cracked. Just that one single Muscovy that came, you know, last night that got stuck. I'm hoping it's an early one. That's what I'm hoping. I'm just hoping here. But I'm just looking at that poor little thing. It's so small. It's I might have to intervene here. It looks like egg is stuck to a shell. But I'm gonna leave it for a little while and get that. I just had the door open here. I had a mist, so I don't want to cool it off too much. And we'll get the temperature back up, and I'll take a look. You know what it's like. Lots of ducklings. All right, it's time to take another wave out of the hatcher. And as soon as I go near the hatcher, look at this, the guard dog. Like as soon as I went over there, he laid down in front of it. He knows what I'm going to do now. I'm going to be taking trays out here. So we're going to. I'm going to take a whole bunch of ducklings out and rearrange some of the eggs, and I'm actually some of the really crusty ducklings. I'm going to take a tray, and I'm going to actually wash one tray completely out, clean it out. I'm not going to chlorine it. I'm just going to wash it out, and then I'm going to get a warm bath. I just want to show you something really pathetic. I've got the water at exactly 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So, but just look at this poor little thing. I think he's got a niacin problem. He's got the displaced hips. He cannot even stand up. And when they're this small, you can't even do anything with them. It's like it's got to hope for the best. If anything, he's having a better time in the water than he is on the hard surface. On the hard surface, the poor thing can't even stand up. He's actually having a better luck here in the water. All right, I'm going to get these eggs done, sorted through, so that I can get this process I'm doing today of splitting everybody up. All right, this tray is, I forget here how many we've had from this tray, or how many I put in here earlier. And I got the little duckling here, another one. Washing it off, and I'll put it with the other guy to warm up in the incubator. Just so that one needs a little bit of a wash too. Get the so they can get fluffed up, and I'll come back later tonight and get them out. Oh, Dougie's over here. He's checking us out. Ah, little duck. Get this off your back.
Gotta get you fluffed up for the barn. It's amazing how crusty they can get. So, alright, that I'm gonna put those eggs in with another one here. I'm actually getting rid of some trays here today, so because there's no use having all these trays. I think these eggs are all history, actually. I think we'll be doing an autopsy here. Alright, little duck. Alright, this off your back so you can be fluffy. I've got the water at 103 degrees, so oh, they're so tiny. Okay, I'm gonna put these guys back inside with their other screwed up friend, which I don't think is gonna make it. Yeah, this poor little guy can't stand up on his own. Oh, we got some crusty ones in here too. Alright. Oh, little ducks. Yeah, they just don't, you know, they're not this little guy here. Yeah, he's not doing well either. Damn. Yeah, I think we got some dead here. This is they're not even pipping through. Not anything like last weekend, though. Doug, get out of there. Doug's eating eggs. Ah, little ducks. Oh. Oh, this guy was just born. Alright, I got a couple. Oh, these nice fluffy ones. These are a little dirty. Yeah. Oh god, they're tiny. Look how small this thing is. Okay, so we're gonna leave that. The trays get so disgustingly dirty. kind of. Well, you know, it's like I said this the last hatch. You know, when you're rescuing at the end, they never, they're not, you know, they're like poor little things. Some of them are doing the dirty chicken vibrating there, you know. It's like you don't know if they're gonna make it or not. So we'll see. I gotta, you know, they fluff up, and you know, but there's some of them that are really tiny and like really like, I'll show you this little one here. It's like, look at that. That's not even really a duck. Looks like some kind of sparrow or something. He's so tiny. I have some really bad news. I was moving the trees around and the Muscovy died. It was dead. It had crawled to the back of the egg tray, and so we're so far, you know, we've had one Muscovy hatch, and you know I'm just curious, you know, these eggs. Well, tomorrow is day 37, so. It's, I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know, they're black. You know, like are they all dead inside? To have like all the Muscovies die, like. And as far as eggs not hatching, okay. Oh yeah, another one. Goose egg, the one that had pipped through, he died. So goose eggs are they're not happening. And this is what we got left for eggs that didn't hatch so far. These 3 trays. I've consolidated the eggs into 3 trays. I got a hunch that this is our, which is much better than last weekend's. You know, last weekend's was catastrophic failure, but this is catastrophic failure on the Muscovies though. Not a pip, nothing. I'm really worried. But we've got these guys here. I'm just going to take them down to the barn right now. Just look at the little cuties. We're going down to the barn, and we're going to do sort of a little census. Well, I'm going to separate some and put them in the other swimming pool. So we're off to the barn. Doug and I are in here. We're doing a little bit of work. I had my first modification on my water tray. The red plastic grate, that red plastic webbing I had was too fine, and it was just too hard to clean. It took forever to wash it with the garden hose. So I'm now with these 1x1 metal mesh, which the ducks can walk on and still get their water. And it actually makes it a lot more rigid for me because I stapled it on around the outside edges, and I can clean it now. So, but I'm going to, I got a friend that has a sheet metal shop, and I'm going to come up with something, a better tray method for underneath the water. Actually, I'm going to come up with something that I can wash out and maybe even have a drain on it. Who knows? I gotta get my thinking cap on this one. Or I might just make another one of these. I'm not kidding you. Within about a week from now, these guys are going to be, the water's going to be outside. I'm going to make I'm going to take some grid outside, and I'm going to go outside the front of the barn this way with the grid and put a top over it so they can go outside without having the predators come down. And I'm going to hang the water outside there, inside the grid that I'm going to, grid room, I guess you're going to call it. But it'll be a room that, it'll still be wide open, but at least this way nothing can fly in and grab the ducklings. So, because this side of the pen is more open than the other side. There's less trees. Oh yes, and everybody missed the twister duck. Can't find them now. I guess the feed has enough thiamine in it that it corrected itself, because now I saw him 2 days ago or a day and a half ago, and he had a slight crook to his neck. But now I can't even find him. I've looked all around, and he doesn't stick out like a sore thumb anymore with his head crooked sideways as the lookout duck. So Twister is now an unknown duck. I don't know where he is. I don't know what's up with him. I'm looking around here, and he is he doesn't stick out like a sore thumb like he did before. And he really stuck out like a sore thumb because, you know, he was one, walking in circles half the time, and two, his head was crooked sideways. And now I can't find him. So, but I think this new wire I put on the underneath the drinking tray is the answer. I'll be able to wash it out a lot easier too. So I took it outside with that garden hose, and man, the poop stuck right to it. So, oh, Doug. You know, Doug's in here with the ducks, and he really doesn't care about the big ducks. It's the little ducks he likes. Now, I'm thinking it's because they smell like egg. It's the only thing I can think of that he's really keen, is they smell like egg yolk. That's the only thing that makes any sense, because Doug eats raw eggs every day, so it's the only thing that makes any sense, because he's not interested. I brought him over here and he didn't even care. We're the Chinese goose here. Where is the Chinese goose? Yeah, there it is. I can't wait for this bird to get bigger. His neck, they walk, or he or she, I don't know what it is yet, walks around with his head stuck out all the time. It's the most bizarre looking thing. But I just can't believe how the geese are smaller than the ducks. And there's only a day between them. Actually, I'm going to go grab the big camera so I can do an in shot. And I'm going to show you the size difference side by side from a day old to these guys a week old. So I'll go grab the camera. All right, everybody. I want to show you something here because, you know, I do a lot of panning back and forth with the camera, and I show you the ducklings at different stages. But, you know, you really don't get an idea of what 7 days growth looks like until you look at side by side. So here is exactly what 7 days growth looks like. Look at the size difference. Like he's a giant. I'm trying to get a good shot here for you. Like just the size difference, and that is only 7 days. Like, I'm trying to, if I can get them. See, the problem is they're so calm around me here. I don't even want to scatter, so we can get a better shot. I mean, just look at the size difference. This one actually being really weird. It's amazing. You know, if this was a chicken, they'd be pounding on each other. Well, the big guy would be pounding on the little guy, but the big guy here, he's snuggling right in. But look at the size difference. All right, he's not going to get up for us. Well, this was a failed comparison. Now I've got a big duck in with the little ducks. We can get them to get up here. The camera doesn't make a move either. No, they're not gonna move. God, this is not working out here. I wanted to do a comparison here and to show you here. I gotta start over. I don't believe this big duck. He or she is you know, being the base, and all the little ones are piling on top of it. Oh, there's a better comparison. Look at the size difference. Land of the giant compared to the little one. Like, the little one's actually standing underneath it between its legs. I don't know if you can see that, but that little duck was actually in between its legs. Yeah, this is better when you see them standing like this beside each other. And that's only 7 days difference. Well, I don't know if that footage worked out. From my angle looking at it, it looked like a good comparison, but I had the camera down low. So, but that's what 7 days growth looks like. And I'm shocked how good. I thought for sure he was going to, you know, start pounding on the little guys, but I guess he's outnumbered. So that's the size difference. Pretty I can't believe this, how much they grow in 7 days. Oh, the geese are spooking the ducks over there. Actually, I'll get, now that we got the big camera, I'll give you a shot of this Chinese. He would sit down. He was just standing up with his neck stretched. I can't wait to see this bird growing up. I love the colors of them. And the fact they're just ridiculously loud. Look at these ducks. They're seriously relaxed. Yeah, so as I was showing you before, I don't know if I showed you before on a previous, well maybe I did, I can't remember, but I had to modify my my grate. The plastic mesh I had wasn't cutting it. The dirt, the feces couldn't even power, I had to use the power washer to actually clean it out so I could handle it. So I ended up using a 1x1 steel wire over top of a 25-inch by 25-inch tray that I made out of coroplast so that they can stand on and keep the water in this area. So clean it out every second day, and you know, it keeps the enclosure much drier. And their feet are big enough now that they don't go through the wire. I wouldn't do it with day olds because their feet would go right through that. So, but it seems to work. The enclosure here is it's just duck feces. It's actually quite dry. If you take a look here, it's not mucky looking, except right there. They love this area for some reason. But again, they find a corner or a place that they like, and they basically just cover it in duck feces. That's what ducks do. Here's a good comparison for you, just to let you just see the size difference. Look at that, 1 day, 7 days. That's a pretty amazing growth in 7 days. He's actually getting along with the little ones. Actually, the little ones are picking on him. I think I'm going to be able to introduce the ducklings to each other here sooner than a week. I think probably about Thursday. I'll be letting them all be together. There's only a week between them, so. And I think by Thursday these little ones will be big enough that, one, their feet won't go through the wire grate on the water, because I'm going to make another one of those while I have the water inside. But like I said, I'm going to make a grid wall room outside that I'm going to hang the water. Oh, I'm going to hang the water. I was going to zoom there backwards. I had a brain fart. All right, I go up to the house and have supper.